Keeping up with today's fast-paced world can be difficult. Accelerate your life with iFiber Communications high-speed internet. Surf, stream, and game like never before. Give us a call at 509-754-2600 and find out more at iFiber.tv.
It had been exactly 2,854 days since the white lines and artificial turf of a football gridiron were last seen on center stage at the Town Toyota Center prior to Thursday night when the brand new Wenatchee Valley Skyhawks played their first home game in franchise history against the Reno Express. Reno kicked off to open the contest, which led to the first gains on home turf in Skyhawks history when Christopher Lamar returned the ball 21 yards to set up Wenatchee's inaugural offensive drive at home. The first play from scrimmage in the team's home record books was an 11-yard carry by Tommy DeJeanette, which gave the Skyhawks a first down in Express territory. The promising drive experienced a hiccup after only 2 plays, however, when DeJeanette coughed up a fumble, turning the ball over to Reno at their own 12-yard line. But the Wenatchee defense looked ferocious in its home debut and immediately got the ball back after forcing a 4-and-out, after which it took only 1 play for quarterback Jarvis Alston to score the first home touchdown in team history on a 4-yard keeper to give the Skyhawks a 7-0 lead halfway into quarter number 1. Wenatchee's defense moved the Express backwards again on their ensuing possession and got the ball back deep in Reno's end following a botched field goal attempt, after which it took the Skyhawks only a single play to score once more on a 5-yard run by DeJeanette that doubled Wenatchee's lead to 14-0. The Express's nightmare on offense continued on the next possession when their first apparent plus yardage play of the game was wiped out by a penalty and immediately followed by an interception, an 18-yard return by E.J. Armstrong, which set up another Skyhawks tally just 3 plays later on a 25-yard touchdown pass from Alston to Darren Peterson, which gave Wenatchee a commanding 21-0 lead at the end of the first quarter. As the second quarter got underway, the contest took an odd turn when the Skyhawks' ensuing kickoff hit a truss above the playing surface, forcing a re-kick that head coach Keith Evans rolled the dice on by attempting an onside-er, which was scooped up and returned 8 yards for Reno's first score, cutting the Wenatchee advantage to 21-6. The Skyhawks went right back to work, jolting the Express after the setback, however, with plays like a 31-yard kickoff return by Ramel Workman and a 7-yard touchdown strike from Alston to Michael Lyons, which gave Wenatchee their biggest lead of the game at 28-6 going into halftime. After a half in which the Skyhawks scored more points in 24 minutes than they did in all 60 minutes of their opening game of the season in Nampa, Idaho last week and held the Express without an offensive score, the momentum of the contest slowly started to shift as Wenatchee's offense sputtered and Reno began moving the ball downfield and scored their first touchdown on a 13-yard pitch with 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the third quarter to cut the Skyhawks' advantage to 15 points. Reno held Wenatchee's offense in check and scored again on a 6-yard scramble and subsequent 2-point conversion to close the gap to a touchdown at 28-21 with 7:12 remaining in regulation. However, from there, the Skyhawks defense buckled down on a night in which they glistened under the lights of Town Toyota Center and had Reno quarterback T.J. Oates running for his life most of the game, sacking him 8 times and forcing the beleaguered signal caller to try and utilize both the referees and the fans in row 1 as potential targets. After adding a late touchdown, the Skyhawks went on to a 35-21 victory in their home opener and send the fans home happy along with head coach Keith Evans.
Great first half. Defense kind of saved us in the second half, but we just got to execute a little better, but I'm really satisfied with the effort tonight. The crowd was nice and loud. We wanted to give them a W, something to celebrate about.
Wenatchee's win evened up their season record at 1-1 prior to their next game, which will be against the same team at the same venue as Thursday night's contest on April 7th against the Reno Express at Town Toyota Center. Reporting for iFiber One Sports, I'm Chris Hansen.